Okay, let's start out by looking at the difference between analog versus digital signals. This first graph shows us how a value changes over time. So the x-axis is time and the y-axis is voltage. So we may start out at some medium voltage, maybe 2.5 volts, and as time goes on it increases, decreases, and so on. This is showing a smooth, continuous change in value. This could represent the temperature during the day. Maybe it's 68 degrees at this point, and then maybe it gets up to 72 degrees, and then it drops off a little bit later in the day, and then it goes up, and then a cloud comes in, and so on. So temperature, as well as pressure and everything else that naturally occurs, is analog in nature. It's only recently we've tried to digitize these waveforms, and so what we do is we can only represent in digital form as zeros and ones. So this would represent a 0, and then later in time there's a 1, and then later in time there's a 0, and then later in time a 1, 0. Here we have a 1, and then the same time period as another 1. We have to group several of these 1s and 0s together to represent any one of these individual analog values.